Hello, my name is Praveen. My ID number is 012022909067. I'm from BCM. So today I'm going to talk about assignment one. So assignment one is need to make an interactive public service announcement. So my title is about colon cancer. So first of all, we're going to talk about mind map. Idea brainstorming mind map. This is my mind map. So my title is colon cancer. So the first point is what colon cancer is a type of cancer and it begins in the large intestine about colon. So the second point is where colon cancer most often spreads to the liver, but it can also spread to another places like the lungs, brain, peritoneum, and many more. So the third point is when colorectal cancer is a disease in which cell in the colon or rectum grow out of the control. So my fourth is why nobody knows for sure why colorectal cancer numbers are rising in young people, and it's because of lifestyle, overweight, obesity, smoking, or heavy alcohol. So my fifth point is who. Colorectal cancer can occur in young adults and teenagers, but the most majority of colorectal cancer can in people older than 50. So the sixth point is how treatment solution. So the first solution is removing polyphys during colonoscopy. Is a operation. Basically, all of this is like operation surgery. So the second is endoscopic mucosal resection, and the third one is minimally invasive surgery. So we're going on to metaphors. So my first metaphor is hospital. It's the opening of its interaction multimedia. It is a iteration of my theme. My theme is happening in the hospital. It is understanding to treat the hospital to get in the hospital. So my second metaphor is doctor. Is to explain every question asked by the student according to the scenes. The doctor will explain about the colon cancer solution and causes and effects. So it is easier to understand the doctor will explain about the topic. So my third is for my poster. It is a colon cancer awareness poster. It will interact and go to the new page to show the poster even bigger, and then people can see it bigger and easy to study. It is about the awareness of colon cancer. So my fourth my fourth point is arrow button. So it is used to go back previous page and home page. So my final metaphor is home button. This button will show up in the end of the scene. This button will bring to the first scene to restart the interactive video. So we're moving on to our proposed topic. So the definition of the colon cancer, cancer that form into tissues of the colon, and most colon cancers are adenocarcinoma. So the second, the effects. The symptoms are rectal bleeding or blood in your stool. The second, persistent change in your bowel habits, including diarrhea, constipation, and change in the consistency of the stool. The third is persistent abdominal discomfort. And fourth is a feeling that your bowel doesn't empty completely, and the fifth is weakness and fatigue. So, moving on, the causes. So, lack of regular physical activity. The second is a diet low in fruit and vegetable. The third is a low fiber and high fat diet or a diet high in processed meats. The fourth is overweight and obesity. The fifth is alcohol consumption. And the sixth is tobacco use. So the solution are the treatment for colon cancer usually is for surgery to remove the cancer, as I mentioned earlier. So other treatments such as radiation therapy and chemotherapy might also be recommended. So moving on to my content flow. So this is my content flow. out of hospital, doctor and poster, explanation, and the end. So this is my five interfaces of storyboard. So this is the first my introduction, and then this is my second scene, and this is my following scene, and then this is my before the end scene, and then this is the end scene. And moving on, this is about my final design of Animate. So I added here two multimedia elements. First is text, and second is picture. So I use text to show what is my title is, and font was the Sweet Smile. It called Sweet Smile. Yeah, I use this font because it's look like a childish, interactive book. So it's like entertaining to read. So and then I use for the picture I use hospital pic because my team is doctor and student hospital team. So I choose hospital because it's suitable for my title and my team. Some animation in the button and added some sound to it, background sound. In the background, I had some added background music to entertain while reading the text. So moving on, my second scene, I included two character, doctor and the student. I added some pictures to fill up the hospital registry. For example, the nurse behind the counter and the patient in front of the nurse. So, my metaphor is the doctor and the student. So, sir, on top of the student got text that shows the question of the student, and then the doctor is a button. When you hover it, it will interact the question. So moving on, if you click the doctor, it goes to the doctor office. So in the doctor office, the same student and the doctor, and then the student try to ask some questions, and doctor will answer it. So the poster is about awareness of my title. It can be interact and it will go to the next scene that it shows little bigger to read. This is for the poster. In that scene, he says back button and interact to go to the previous scene. So the moving on, this is the scene who doctor will explain about the obesity, colon cancer. Sorry. I added the text in the scene. I use font as usual, Sweet Smile, and then I use the whiteboard to like feel the doctor giving lessons to the student. So the doctor is a picture that can interact with to enter the following scene. The whiteboard is as animation is like bringing down the whiteboard. So I use motion twin to make a childish kind of lesson. So moving on, this is my last scene, my last scene of a story. So this is the last scene of a story. I added the end text to make it sure people will know that the story end. So that I and at the end, I added the home button to go back again to the first scene to people can if the people didn't understand they can click the home button and go overall again. So that is my final design. So we're moving on to reflection. So this is a new journey for me. So I know the basics of the anime, but I learned more in this assignment. It is hard to generate ideas for the scene, but I opened my mind to create one and end my assignment. So this is tough job to do, but at least I learned something. I think this will out aware people out there by posting in social medias like YouTube. I will post my 2D animation in the YouTube. So it is important to share our research to others that they be careful about this. I think I know about more by doing this assignment about PSA, public service announcement. By doing this 2D animation, I learned about many things. It is important to aware people that suffering in that situation. So we need to we wishes for our job, and we need to share about the awareness. So we moving on to our my animate video. So this is my first scene. So this is my first scene. This is colon cancer, the title, and then we can press the hospital button. So the second scene is my student will ask any doctor can help me, and then we can hover, and if you hover the doctor, we can see yes I can help you. Follow me the text, and then we can click the doctor. It will show the doctor office, and then the student will ask, can I know about the colon cancer? So if we interact the poster, we can see the poster much better from the last scene, and then we can read about this for awareness, and then we can go back to click one arrow button. So the next scene will be the doctor will answer about the colon cancer. So this is the explanation of the colon cancer. After reading this, we can click the doctor to go next to the next scene. So the student will ask again, what are the effects of the colon cancer? So if we click the doctor, and the doctor will explain about the effects. So moving on, the same student will ask the causes of the colon cancer. If we click the doctor, and the doctor will explain again. So the next is our symptoms of the colon cancer. So if we click the doctor will explain the solutions of the colon cancer. So if we click the next scene, it will end, and the student will say thank you for the information, and doctor say it's my duty, and he left to other duty. So the student will left the hospital to went to home. So this is my final scene, the end. And this is all from me for my assignment 1 for multimedia authoring system. So thank you. Thank you.